what's up? We're back with another episode of the No Money Spent. So we got a lot going on in this one. We completed multiple programs. So we'll go over the programs, how we approached them. And then we did some Conquest boards and we got a lot of packs to open up, probably like 100. So let's go over the content that we completed. Starting off with the programs. So there's 3 programs that pretty much were, I guess, out and new this week. So starting off with the Common Courtesy one, this dropped on April Fools. I think there was like a different, like a deluxe pack too at some point that you could have got, but I wasn't doing it then. So either way, in this program, you get 4 common players. You have a Richie Ashburn, Vida Blue, you have Joe Morgan and Stan Musial. You also get a good amount of XP and packs in this too. Not really packs, but a lot of XP. So moment wise, I'm not gonna lie, this is low-key probably the hardest program so far because you have to do stuff you're not naturally trying to do. But moments, you gotta pretty much get caught stealing and then give up 4 runs, strike out 2 times, and then make 4 outs. So pretty self-explanatory, just play as bad as you can, pretty much. As far as missions go, you pretty much have to do all of these missions too. I got a lot of parallel XP. Well, not really a lot. I think I cycled through this twice. Maybe only once, to be honest, but I think twice. I don't know. You got to get 64 parallel XP with Ashbourne, Blue, and Morgan. So we did that. We were doing this while playing Conquest, and we were like doing this program and the last ride program while playing Conquest. That's why I decided to play Conquest today. But stat missions, 15 strikeouts with your center fielder. So if you have Richie Ashburn, the common, you can just strike out with him 15 times, and that will actually count for that one and the Cubs one. And then give up hits with starting pitchers, errors with second baseman. So just try to throw the ball away. Give up runs with Royals. What I did with this one is just went into a play versus CPU game and walked 10 runs in to get it done quick. Caught stealing with A's. If I had a person on base, I would bring in a pinch runner and try to get caught stealing. And then I didn't have to do this one. But by doing this, you can collect all 4 of these guys and you actually get 4 diamonds. So that is also not bad. Let's take a look at these diamonds really quick. So we get a 85 Richie Ashburn, which has great contact numbers, 103 and 105. So whenever you have a player with great contact numbers, I think they're a viable option in the lineup. You know, defense is solid, 83 speed. We get Vida Blue, lefty arm, 77 hit per 9, 78 K per 9, 71 walk per 9. Got a 97 fastball, 81 curve, 81 change, 85 slider, and a 95 two-seam fastball. So not bad right there. Good pitch mix, good pitch speed differentials. For a lefty, you get Joe Morgan. Not much going on with this card. You know, power numbers are low, contact numbers are low. He's okay against righties, not great, but he does have silver tier defense and 90 speed, which I guess the speed would be the highlight. And then you get an 88 Stan Musial, which I guess you can say is like the main collection reward for completing this program. Another great contact hitter with 113 contact versus righties, 103 versus lefties. Has 80 power versus righties, which is really nice. And then bronze tier defense, 50 speed, can play outfield and first base. So that is that program right there. And we actually officially completed it now by collecting those 4 players. The next program we have is the last ride program. So this one, you get 2 players, 2 diamonds. The first one being an 87 Mike Messina card, 72 hit per 9, 70 K per 9, 106 walk per 9. So a really good control for that. And then he has a sinker, knuckle curve, cutter, circle changeup, and a slider. Okay looking card, you know, not bad. Main reward, again with this you get some packs and XP too, but main reward is an 88 David Ortiz. And this card looks pretty solid. 97 contact versus righties, 96 versus lefties, 105 power versus righties, 71 versus lefties, common tier defense, 12 speed. Probably best as a pinch hitter, a DH, not pinch hitter, but a DH. Probably best as a DH, and I think he will be a pretty solid bat. So for this one, you got to do some moments, pretty much 3 moments, and then for like Mike Messina part of it, I guess you got to get 10 innings pitched with Yankees, and then last ride series pitchers get 500 parallel XP. And then for David Ortiz, 3 moments once again, and then 15 hits with Red Sox and 500 parallel XP with last ride series hitters. So if you're like doing team affinity stuff, you should have a few last ride hitters. I think I only had like 3, but you know, we were like I said doing this while playing Conquest, so it kind of helped a little bit. And then hits with Red Sox, you know, just put Red Sox in your lineup. And then for like these ones, last ride, like you will have Mike Messina, so you can use him for the pitching aspect. I was pretty much, I like for Conquest, I started just anyone so I can get a win, and then I would bring in Mike Messina for the last 2 innings and get the innings and the parallel XP that way. Next thing we have is the Spotlight. So April Spotlight, they dropped some more diamonds here, you know, some good ones too, but we'll just go over the main reward. Jordan Westberg, 93 contact versus righties, 72 versus lefties, 81 power versus righties, 71 versus lefties. Common or silver tier defense, 86 speed. Not bad. Good against righties, good speed. Could be a solid option. And then you also get one of these packs, which has more diamonds in them, which we will open. Wouldn't mind getting Austin Wells. And then more XP, more packs, and then Mackenzie Gore for an 86 diamond card. 13 strikeouts, not bad. Fastball, slider, 12-6, circle change, cutter. Good pitch mix right there. You know, pitch speed differentials look pretty good. And then you get Cameron Misner. Good against righties, good speed. So not bad. For this one, we did all the moments. So there's what, 6, 7 different moments to do. I definitely recommend starting off with that. And then I actually did the extreme moment, which my thought process behind this was I probably would spend less time on this than if I were to, you know, do these types of missions, which honestly, I still think was the right move. But this moment right here, which is hitting back-to-back home runs with the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt, Bellinger, and Judge, it did take a while. I'm not gonna lie. It probably took me like an hour to do, but I was at that point I was just committed to doing it. So that's the way we did it. I probably would just do it with like the missions or stat missions, especially if you're playing Conquest and working on other stuff. You know, it's probably easier that way. But like I said, we were committed at that point to getting it done. And, you know, we just had to do a couple moments, but I still feel like it ended up being faster, you know, but if we played Conquest and stuff like that, we would have got it done that way either way. But yeah, we did those 3 programs. Now, as far as Conquest goes, you know, showing off the Conquest boards that we did do, again, we were doing it while playing those, or working on the programs. We did the baseball map. So 4 games here, and you get good amount of show packs, 3, 4, 5, 10 show packs, and then a deluxe pack. So a lot of the packs you see are from the programs, and then Conquest. Maybe some are from like the XP reward path and team affinity, you know, but we have a lot of packs coming in. And then we did this sword map also, which is another 4 games, and this one has a few show packs. So 2 show packs there, 3, 4, and then 10, and then a ball and is a habit pack. So, you know, like I said, if you got programs to work on, then that's when you jump into Conquest. If you just want to do the single player grind, that's what we did. You know, we still have some more Conquest boards to do. What is it? 5 more to do. When we got more programs that we got to work on, we'll jump into Conquest, you know, and get some progress done that way. But without that, you know, we're not just gonna jump in here just to do them. But yeah, you know, that's kind of where we're at with that. Next thing, I guess, is XP reward path. So we have done this loop a few more times. Nothing good. I think we got some headliners and stuff that will show off, but we haven't hit a diamond yet. I think every time I've done this, it's been like the silver tier stuff. So, you know, it hasn't been great, but we're at 689,000 XP. Next thing we have, can't really show you guys team affinity stuff because there's just so much going on there. Collection wise, we have nothing new. Is there anything we can collect here? Yeah, can't do nothing there. And this one, nothing we really can do here either. Legend and flashbacks. Yeah, we're still working on this. We got to get some packs for that. Jolt series, you know, we got a few more of these cards since last time, I think. I don't know if I had Helton or Frank since last time, but we did get also Roy Halladay. So we're now at 8, still working up a little bit to completing these. And then we have some jersey collections or uniforms that we ended up doing. So these uniforms are pretty much from, I think, Team Affinity. I think Team Affinity gives these out. So we got 10 of these. That's where 6 of the show packs you see came from. And then we did the throwbacks. They gave us another 6. Alternates, we don't have any. You know, we only have 1. Is that even sellable? Yeah. Okay, so we have 1 of those. And then we also picked up every single minor league uniform because 1, you're going to get some stubs back. But 2, it gets you 16 show packs, which, you know, I think it's worth taking the risk for the 16 show packs. So we're going to lock these in for those packs right there. And, you know, with all the packs that we have, hopefully we get something good. But that's 16 more show packs coming in. And like I said, we have a lot of packs to open up. Before we get into the packs, that's pretty much all we did for content. Before we get into the packs, we do have to work on ranked seasons. I keep saying this and I still have yet to start, but we got like 5 days to do this, and we will grind this. 1, because we want to, you know, play weekend classic next weekend, but 2, I was looking at the multiplayer program and I didn't realize, like, this is all from not even playing solo rank. Like, my progress is from rank co-op, which we hit World Series in, and then I did play like some BR just to get the missions done. But this program, completing it, you get a 50-pack bundle at the end, which is really nice for no money spent. So we got 9 days for the actual program. But yeah, we got to get this done and get that 50-pack bundle. You pretty much have to do some missions here, which I think we got. I mean, once we start actually playing online, it shouldn't be hard to get these done. But we got to get the players too and get the parallel XP. You pretty much have to do all the missions in the start here stuff to get 150. There's no leeway. You got to do everything in that. But we will be working on that. And then as far as like ranked seasons go for like gameplay, I'm not going to show you guys like every single game, but we probably will show like 7 or 8 games. Every gameplay will be a different theme for like the team and stuff like that. So now going on to the packs. Like I said, we have a lot of packs to open up. They come from the programs, Team Affinity, the collections that I was showing, like those uniform stuff. So we have a lot, and obviously Conquest too, because that's what we did. So a lot of packs coming in, 92 show packs. I better see some good diamonds. You know, that's all I gotta say. I better see some good diamonds, and hopefully we can start filling up some collections. Either way, we're gonna have a lot of duplicates to sell off because we have everything but diamonds. 4 Ballin' is a Habit packs. We got a silver pack here, 5 headliners. Might as well just open these up really quick just because I know it's like a headliner and a headliner type of thing. So we might as well see what our chances are with the headliners. But with all these packs, you know, we are obviously hoping for a few diamonds. If not a few, at least give me 1 big diamond so it can help us even more. Then we do have a deluxe pack and then that April spotlight pack that we got from completing the program. So let's start off with all these packs. I guess we'll save the headliners for last. We'll start off with the silver one really quick. Let's see if we get lucky with a diamond on this one, because sometimes they do hit. Nope, we got McCarthy. 92 show packs. What I'm gonna do is just open them. If I pack anything good, I'll show you guys. If not, you know, we just got nothing. But next clip is hopefully a diamond pool. All right, we get our first diamond. We're like 30 packs in right now. So the first 30, not so hot, but let's see what we get. We get purple lights, center fielder. Oh, Curtis. He's a headliner. I mean, not bad, I guess. You know, obviously I prefer to pull live series cards. He's actually really cheap. But hey, first diamond of the day, we'll take it. Y'all, this is crazy. We got 3 show packs left and we still only packed out 1 diamond. You know how you get excited to like grind for packs And there we go, getting a diamond. right when I'm about to rant. At least give me someone good, so it makes me feel a little bit better. Looks like Glass now. Oh, Gilbert. Cheap diamond, but we actually need him, so we'll take it. But still, my point, you get so excited to get all these packs, and then you open 92 show packs, and you get 2 of the cheapest diamonds? What are we doing, game? What are we doing? I better get someone good in these ballin' or headlines. Like, we actually did some grinding for once, and we're not getting nothing. Let's go ballin', because headlines actually have better odds. So with the ballin' packs, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Let's just open up these 3. Let's just open up these 3. Maybe we get something good. Edwin Diaz right there. Yeah, these packs were rough, especially the show packs. You know, getting only 2 in 92 packs is crazy. Even though it's like 1 in 50 odds, that was still crazy. Reagan's right there. Nothing good. Pack 3. See, Curtis Granderson, we just packed him. So do I want to pack a headliner? I mean, I want to pack a diamond, but not the headliner. But are they even going to give us a diamond after all these packs? Maybe we just opened them up at the wrong time. We got a gold right there. I don't even know how many golds I packed either. I was kind of just skipping through those packs. Double golds, Yelich and Stott. But yeah, I don't even think I packed a lot of golds. David Robertson for pack 4 headliner, which I guess necessarily wouldn't be bad, but we ain't getting him. Pack 5, Robin Yount. So do we hit with one here? Man, I must have had the worst packs today. I must have had the worst packs. The Lux right here, I don't even know what's in this. We like new threads. You know, we definitely need new threads players. So do we see a diamond here? Do we get something that's gonna help us? No diamond, not even here. They said nothing for you today. Crazy. Diamond here. I mean, they were all diamonds. Who do I even want? Catcher, I think I got Austin Wells. So I did say I wanted Austin Wells, but after all those packs, I kind of preferred to get the most expensive player. But we still got Austin Wells. You know, we're gonna do like a Yankees, full Yankees team at some point, so that will go in there. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. You know, those might, for like having 100 packs, those might have been the worst 100 packs I've opened all year. So that kind of hurt after, you know, getting so much done. But that's the way it goes sometimes. You know, sometimes you'll get lucky with your packs, sometimes you don't. But we're still grinding for free packs. You know, that's still the best way to do things. So we'll still chase as many packs as we can until we make some more stubs and, you know, finish up collections, which I was taking a look at how much stubs I need. We need like 1.7 million. So we are very far off right now. That's why like not getting nothing here kind of sucks. But we'll sell off all the duplicates we have. I think we have a lot of duplicates with 93 packs, 100 packs. So we very well might be at like 200k after selling everything, something crazy like that. But till the next one, you know, let me know what you guys are working on, what you guys think about the content, and if you guys packed anything good. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.